Most of the videos I usually do are about cars, but today we're gonna do something a little bit different, and we're gonna do a very traditional Spanish recipe called the Spanish omelette, or the potato omelette, or in Spanish the tortilla de patata, or tortilla española. Basically, the principle of this tortilla consists of mixing this with this, which is pretty surprising that no other culture has ever done it before. Tortilla española is a very popular dish in anywhere from kindergarten to the Spanish army. You will find it anywhere you go. So next time you go to Spain, ask for a slice. And if you don't go to Spain, here's I'm gonna teach you how to prepare one. So here we have the eggs, potato, and the onion. Spanish onion, of course.
First of all, we will start by peeling off some potatoes and dicing them into little cubes that we will pile up in a frying pan to the very top. Right after you're done with your potatoes, chop up some onions to make your omelette juicy and tender. Once on the stove, add enough oil to soak the potatoes and onions and fire it up. In a separate bowl, crack a few eggs and proceed to mix the living out of them. As soon as you notice that your potatoes start to get tender, make sure you take a minute to stir them so they don't get stuck at the bottom. Once you notice that your potatoes have reached a nice golden color, strain all the oil and add the potatoes to the egg mix. You will be able to use the oil again, so put it back in an empty bottle with utmost caution. You will notice that your egg mix has coagulated a little bit, so keep on stirring for a few minutes. Once the mass has reached an even consistency, start adding some salt to suit it to your own taste.
When we heat up the oil, we don't want the oil to be too hot because otherwise the mass wouldn't coagulate right. And we don't want the oil to be too cold because then it will take forever, even though it will get a more consistency in the mass.
Pour the mix into a hot frying pan. You will start seeing the sides cook, so push them towards the center with a fork to prevent the core of the omelette from being runny.
Right now we're at the most important part of the tortilla, is flipping it. For that we need a flat, large surface like this. I don't have a dish large enough for flipping it, so I'm going to use this cutting board. So wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. And here is the result.
Remember that one of the sides of the omelette is not cooked yet, so wedge it back into the frying pan with the help of a fork.
The most popular recipes include tuna, pepper and spinach. Those you can put in the mass when it's soft and then put it back in the pan and let it cook. But today we have done a classic one, and this is an excellent base to start from. For serving, I would recommend adding a little bit of mayonnaise or Alioli sauce. Sometimes you can also put it in a different pot with boiling tomato sauce or even mushrooms. So from here, it's all up to you.